Hello, grade fours. I look very funny, I know, but I've got to wear my protective shield. And I'm quickly going to turn the camera so that you can see your friends quickly, okay? It's the girls today. There they are. Okay. I've just explained the work to them, so they're quietly carrying on with their work. And then I'm quickly going to explain what we are doing today. So let me quickly share my screen and find the worksheet. There it is. Okay, so the work we're doing today is written work. So you're going to need your jotter for this today. And we have worked with how to. We worked, in the first term, we worked a lot with recipes and we explained how to bake a cake. Or I think we even explained, we went through how to make a cup of coffee. So this one is all about how to wash your hands, which is very important now with Corona, and all we ever do is wash our hands, hey? So now this is what the worksheet looks like. I'm going to read it to you. It says, look at the pictures below. The pictures are in the correct order, but the written instructions are not. Now it says to use the pictures to help unjumble the instructions and then rewrite them in the correct order. So if we look at the pictures together, we see there's a little, their hands. I was going to say a little boy or a girl. We don't know who it is. But so there are hands, and they are, what are they doing? They're wetting their hands, aren't they? In picture number 2, they are using soap and they're starting to wash their hands. And there's a certain way you have to do it. They actually showed us, isn't it? You have to wash your hands and wash between your fingers, and you have to wash your fingernails and the back of your hands, and they even say your wrist, okay? By picture number 3, there you can see they're just washing. By picture number 4, they are rinsing their hands off. By picture number 5, they're using a paper towel to now dry their hands, which is a lot healthier or safer than obviously using a towel that everyone's using. And then by number 6, they're using the paper towel to close the tap. And that's something that we have to do here at school as well, because it also helps to stop germs from spreading. And if there are germs on the tap, then you're not touching it, you're using the paper towel. Okay, so here are the instructions. It says, towel your hands with a paper towel, scrub the back of your hands, wrists, between your fingers and fingernails, rinse your hands with water, wet your hands under the water, turn off the tap with a paper towel, wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. So this alles deur mekaar. It's not in the right order. So using the pictures, okay, that is in the right order. You now in your jotter have to write. Number 1, you first do it in your jotter, like I've always taught you, first to do it there so that you can change things and move things around if you've made a mistake, so that when you rewrite it, then you know, okay, you've done it in your jotter, you're happy, and now you're going to do it formally and neatly on your worksheet or in your book. Okay, so all of it is unjumbled. I did go through the pictures with you, so look at each one very carefully and decide which one must go where, and then you're going to write them down, steps 1 to 6. Okay, but now I hope you noticed that each sentence, okay, starts with a verb. Okay, so let's quickly look here. There's little Miss Bossy, and she says, I'm little Miss Bossy, and I tell you what to do. I use a verb near the beginning of my sentences to change them into a command. Okay, so when you're explaining something to someone, you usually don't say, please will you, let's say you're in class, the teacher then says to you, well, usually she does, she'll probably say, please take out your books. But when she's giving you instructions, she's usually going to say, okay, take out your books, use a pen, rule off with your ruler. She gives you commands, she's giving you instructions. So usually those sentences start with a verb. Then it says, after you've written your sentences, you have to then underline the verbs in each sentence. So after you've done it neatly, not in your jotter, you can do it in your jotter as well if you want to, but once you've rewritten it neatly, you're then going to underline all those verbs so that you can see where they are, and they should be in the beginning of the sentence. Okay, nice and easy. All right, grade 4s. So that's the only written work we're doing today. And then I want to remind you that when you rewrite your sentences, the sentences are right there. So you must double check and triple check the whole time to make sure that you are writing the sentences out correctly. There's no reason to make a mistake because it's right there. So remember, we start with capital letters, you end with a full stop, and check your spelling. Because if this was a written instruction that we're doing as an assessment, so we're practicing now, because in the exams, you are probably going to get something similar, and then you have to rewrite it. And remember, spelling counts. So then you'll lose a lot of marks if you don't do it, or if you've got spelling mistakes. And there's no reason, like I said, to have spelling mistakes because everything is right in front of you. Okay, I'm going to let these girls say goodbye to all of you. Say bye, meisies. Hulle is so soet en hard aan die werk. Baie julle. Ja, wag, nou moet ek eers. Ek sukkel altyd met hierdie video's. Stop sharing and end.